can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat.
I just restarted Rumble, so okay. I just restarted the live stream on both, and I'm showing nobody on the live stream. Okay, let me shut it off again and restart. Okay, I just started YouTube again, and it keeps saying excellent condition, but I'm not sure why it's doing that. Okay, let me restart Rumble again. Okay, I just restarted Rumble again, but I'm not seeing any anything on my video here. Let me pop out my chat again so I can get it up over here. Okay, so hopefully everything's working now. I see Joseph Hans over on Rumble, but I can't see anything going on Rumble. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Buffering settled down. So I had to restart a couple of times. Can you see me, Tom? No, I can't see you, Gerald. Okay, you can see me now. Okay. All right, so I don't know what the hell happened. On YouTube, it's showing no viewers, or okay, 13 concurrent viewers, but on the chart, it doesn't show anything. So hopefully you're all back in here again. Yeah, I checked my speed and everything looks good, and I didn't get any error messages. The only thing my computer, my program went down. All three of my monitors just went blank, and then as the song was playing, my program went down, so I couldn't hear the song or anything, and it finally came back on, and I had to restart it twice. So hopefully we're doing good now. Merry Christmas! It is December 11th. Holy moly. And I'm still not seeing anything happening because I keep on restarting the thing on Rumble and it's not going anywhere. But I see Joseph Hans on there. I see 6 people on Rumble. And I just put up there, can you see me now on Rumble? But I don't see anything happening on Rumble because it won't start for me. Because I start it up and it just pauses. Okay, so we'll go with that. Maybe I overloaded everything, I don't know. But I got these lights up here. I put these up the other day. And hopefully I could see, I could see better. I see all the dirt and stuff up there. And I found a couple of tools that I was missing. Okay, Jim Marwood, good to see you in here. All right. Vancouver Island, woohoo, good to see you. And Kent Amos Jr. Okay, Joseph Hahn says he sees both video on both. Okay, good deal. But when I start up my thing over here on Rumble, it's not going anywhere. So I'm glad you can see me, but I can't see anything on Rumble. Too many lights is your problem. There you go. Before all this happened, I was going to shut the lights off and then turn them on, a couple of seconds after I said, let there be light. And then, but that didn't work out because I was trying to restart this thing. But let me do that. Hold on a second. I'll come over here, turn the lights out. Okay, there you go. Turn that light out. Leave the Christmas light on. Okay, and here we go. Boom. All right. Woohoo. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I usually, that's what happens to me because I keep tools on my layout, and I got pieces of tracks and everything else, and I usually find tools is missing once I buy more tools. Yeah, that's how it happens. Yeah, that's why I have too many NMRA gauges and everything else, files, screwdrivers. So you're not alone. So first things first, I want to welcome Joseph Hans. He became a superintendent earlier, so put this up there. Welcome, 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 and thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Woohoo! YouTube has no idea what to do with streams, but Rumble does. So smash it on Rumble also. And I'm still not seeing anything up on Rumble. It just says, it's just showing my intro up here on my thing. So let me refresh it. I'll refresh it again. I had to refresh it a couple of times. Okay, now I could see it. It's a little bit behind, but okay. I got everything everything working now. That's how I ended up with 2 soldering stations. How the hell can you lose a soldering station? Oh my goodness. That's kind of hard to do. All right, so I'm satisfied we got everything running. 2 weeks until Christmas. Can you believe that? And it was 82 degrees today, and it started raining about 2 o'clock. Somewhere around 1:30 to 2 o'clock, and the temperature just went. And let me see. When I went out to check the mail, the wind was blowing like crazy, and it was cold. So right now it's 57 degrees. It's going down to 43 at 7 a.m. So holy moly. So another cold night. Gonna have the heat's going to have to come back on tonight. It's a hard to believe, Tom. There you go. There you go. All right. So Thomas, I sent him the things, and he sent me a ornament right here. This thing right here, and it says Tom and Debbie on it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope you like the lock and key. We'll put that. Debbie hasn't put the tree up yet, but as soon as we put the tree up, we'll put that up on a tree. 20. Oh my goodness! In Bolingbrook, it will be 3 with wind chill tomorrow. Oh my goodness, that's cold. I can remember all that stuff. I'm glad it's not that cold here. Reggie says it was 56 this morning, 36 now. Boo! Jeff in lower 20s here with wind chill down around 0. What? No tree? Yeah, we got the little tree out in the living room. It's only about, oh, I can't get it. It's only like 2.5 foot. But our big tree that we were going to put in the family room, it's not up yet. I do love Lock and Key off the Monongahela Connecting Railroad. Okay, no problem. 12 in Wisconsin. Hey, Ted Lehman, good to see you in here. All right, glad you can make it in here. All right, so I'm glad it's not that cold here. I'd be freezing my buns off if it got any colder. I don't like the cold anymore. I can't function when it's cold. I don't know how I ever did it when I was younger, but I can't do it now. 37 here, okay. It's 38 in Kentucky. Oh boy. I'm glad it's 50, what did I say, 57 or 59? But it's going down fast. 57 degrees. Okay, there we go. It says 57 in Sebring. There you go. Woohoo. Going down to 43. I can't believe that stuff. That's 11 degrees above. Man, we got to bring the poinsettias in tonight so they don't freeze their leaves off. Debbie just got 2 poinsettias, so we got to bring them in. So before I end this stream tonight, somebody remind me to bring the poinsettias in, because I know I'll forget and they'll be frozen. Okay, so we got train shows to talk about. We got Train Show Hall and the Hobby Shop Hall. What else we got? We got a couple of videos, and let me show you a couple of these views over here. Uh, 48. Oh my goodness! And Texas, holy moly, 37 overnight. Our next door neighbors, not quite next door neighbors, but pretty close. We're about maybe 5 or 6 miles away. All right, so here is the module cam, and this is what I've worked on for the past couple of days. And you can see way in the back there's that trestle that I had. I just did a video on that where I put the tracks on it, and I have to build another trestle. I'm glad you said that. I just bought some today. Here we go. All right. So, I was laboring on it today and yesterday and the day before yesterday. And let me see another view over here. Okay, now this is another view. Here, I'm over here, someplace the other. I'm over right here. Okay, so the second level, the lower level, you can see some of that over there. And here's the second level over there, where I got one section of flex track up there, and the top part painted green. Okay, so, and here's the workbench. So we're going to be making a trestle tonight once we get over there. And that looks kind of dark. Let me see if I can lighten this up over here a little bit. Boom. The black stretches a little bit too. Man, I could do that, but that I'll put it on auto. Okay. I'll have to adjust it on the other camera. Okay. Wait till Amherst. Well, doesn't look like I'm going to be making it to Amherst this year because just can't afford it. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So yeah, I it took me well, what I did over on this side over here, I had the color change lights, and I didn't quite like them. They weren't bright enough, and I had a remote for it, but I had to be like this far away to get the remote to work. So it was crappy. So I pulled them out. I got 50 foot and strung them up. I got a whole bag of the little 1x1 squares that have the 3M sticky stuff on the back, where you can put the zip tie through it. Uh, a whole 100 bag of 100 for $9.99 on Amazon. At Home Depot, they were selling a bag of 10 for like $5. So what the heck? No, Thomas, I did not find the golden spike. The spike that was painted with gold paint. No, I did not find it. It's here someplace. I have no idea where it's at. But I'll keep looking. And Ken says 32 with 17-mile-per-hour winds. It feels like 26 where I'm at in Maryland. Oh my goodness, that is little chilly. That's too chilly for me. That's why as much as I'd like to go up and see my family during Christmas, every time I go up there for Christmas, it gets super cold. I can remember the one year we went up there. It was about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And then we went to D.C. To some of the museums, and it was like 10 degrees. So we were not ready for that. I found a golden spike today, and it's almost wore out in 2 pieces. Oh my goodness. Okay, so enough of this weather stuff. I got my little flashing steam locomotive right here. I got this. I think I got that at Michael's last year. They were on sale, on clearance, so didn't pay too much for them. So I'm glad about that. And I got the one little Christmas tree, but I can't put it anywhere here because it doesn't fit underneath the second level. I had it over here last year, but it's too tall for there. And if I put it up there, you can't see it. And if I put it way back there, well, you might be able to see it, but maybe I could put it way in the back. Let me see the other view right here without the stuff around me. So, well, yeah, maybe if I put it right back there on the second level, you'll be able to see some of it. And if I put it up here on the second level, you'll see part of the bottom of it. So I'm not sure if you could see it anywhere. Yeah, I could put it right over here, but then you still wouldn't be. I'll just have to get a smaller tree. Don't tell Debbie, or she'll be over Habitat for Humanity Restore looking for a smaller tree to put in here. Boy, okay. Jim Snyder, good to see you in there. Hello, everyone. Happy holidays to all. Happy holiday to you, too. Yeah, there you go. All right, so let's talk about train shows. But before we get there, and Joseph, I'll have you up on this thing next week because YouTube is really slow. It didn't even notify me on my studio yet that you had joined. And so I want to thank everybody for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. Tom, take the tree off the TV. Okay. All right. with some wire cutters, you could put part of the tree on the second part of the tree on the second level, put the on the lower level. It's a ceramic tree, so wire cutters wouldn't work that well. It's one of those ceramic ones with the little lights inside of it. So I'll think of something. Okay, so here's my thank you to all the supporters on this channel.
You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much.
Just like that guy said, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. All right, so we're going to talk about train shows. We went to Melbourne this past weekend. And you might have saw a couple of the things up there when I showed the other view, but we'll show them a little bit later. But let's do the train show stuff right here. All right, coming up tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the villages, they're having trains only, no vendors. They have one room dedicated for each scale. So their model railroad club, it's one big club, but they have it divided up into different scales. So they have Z scale, N scale, HO scale, S scale, O scale, G scale, no F. So they have Santa there, Mrs. Claus, Santa's helpers. Yeah. Pinellas Park is this Saturday. Yes, it is. I'm getting to that. That's the second one on the line right up here. Yes, it is. Pinellas Park, December 14th, Suncoast Model Railroad Club. Let me see if I can pull up their thingy over here. Suncoast Model Railroad Club. And pull this over here and see what they say. Click here for the flyer. Boom. Train show and open house Saturday, December 14th. Show hours 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free parking at both locations. New train show locations, Pinellas Park Performing Arts Center. Ba-da-da-da-da. And the Model Railroad Club is in Largo. So yes, it is this weekend, and we are going. So we're not going to the villages. Would like to, but next week we got to go to Orlando to hit the cemeteries because Debbie wants to see all her passed away family there. She's got one, two, three, four relatives that are buried in the one cemetery. So that's where we're going. She's going to put flowers on her next Tuesday. So we're going to Pinellas Park on Saturday and Orlando on Tuesday. So we like the Pinellas Park show because it's always good, and like to see the trains, the HO and the N scale layouts at the club. And then Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, December 14th and 15th. And I think this one is it's advertised as a toy train show, so I'm not sure. Probably O scale and stuff like that. So not too much about that. I got a flyer for that. Let me see if I can find it here. It's some what? Oh, let me see. I got so many flyers here. It's in an elementary school gymnasium. Okay. Oh, here's one in Cocoa Beach that I didn't put up there. I missed that one. So, okay, let me find it. I got too many of them here. I got the Jacksonville, so many things from Jacksonville for the Train Collectors Association. They have a big thing. Okay, here we go. Let me put the big screen up here. There it is. Toy Train Collector Shows, Saturday, December 14th, Sunday, December 15th. This is St. Mark's School Gymnasium, 3395 Burns Road, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. For information, call Will Wagner, 561-373-9603, or Derek Wagner Foundation at gmail.com, or WWAINC@comcast.net, or, geez, got everything, www.DerekWagnerFoundation.com. Okay, that's all on the bottom down there. All right, so, okay, so that's that one there. Enough said about this one, and I didn't put this one up there. Cocoa Beach Prototype Rails 2025 meet, on one of a kind, Cocoa Beach, Florida. I guess that's pretty close to Melbourne, and that one is January 9th through 11th. So this is this an NMRA or what? Yeah, an NMRA sanctioned event, a prototype modeling meet featuring modular. I'm going to have to put that up on the thing for the next time. So that's an NMRA event. So I forgot about that one. So I'll put this one on. Here's all my papers from train shows. Let me put this over here for right now so I don't lose them, because I lose a lot of them. They end up in the trash sometimes when I don't want to put them on a trash. And open house also. Yes, open house also. Yeah, Wednesday, December 25th. I might do the live stream on Monday that week, Thomas. I haven't decided, but maybe I'll do like this on that weekend, the week after that, because the week following that is New Year's Day. I may do that. But sometimes I do a live stream on Christmas. Maybe I'll do it on Christmas, yeah, because Sparky usually does his. Who else does it? Sparky does the giveaway, but he doesn't. He says he's not doing a giveaway, but he's doing like a 4-hour live stream. So I'll probably come on in the evening, the same time on December, but maybe not on New Year's Day. We don't do anything New Year's Eve, but you know, we'll we'll put it on the Monday on the 30th of that week. So, all right. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot all about that. Okay, we did Palm Beach Garden. Then Pinellas Park, Florida, December 21st is Regal Railway, and I think that's at the Lopez Center. Or, yeah. And DeLand, Florida, the big one, January 11th and 12th, Golden Spike Enterprises. That's where they have two buildings. And one building is the vendors, and I think they might have one or two layouts in there. And on the other building, they got filled with layouts with maybe one or two vendors in there. Just the opposite. So that's the big one. We'll be going to that one. And then, let me see, Duluth, Georgia, January 18th. We may go to that one. And Amherst, I took the question marks off of that one. We definitely won't go to that one. We can't afford to go to that one. We just didn't have enough. We didn't save enough money to go to that one. We had too many damn expenses. So we just couldn't make it this year. We'll have to start pinching our pennies right now to make it for 2026. And then Brooksville, Florida. And Duluth, Georgia. We'll go to that one. That's outside of Atlanta. We like that. We've been there twice, and we'll probably go there. I thought it was brass. It's silver. Oh, it's silver? I thought it was brass, too. It felt like brass. It looks like brass. But who knows? All right. So Brooksville, Florida, January 25th is a Regal Railway. We didn't go to the train show, but we went up to Brooksville. It's a nice area. They got a nice thrift store up there. And then Stuart, Florida, January 28th, Martin County Model Railroaders. We'll be going to that one. Curtis, that's the one you belong to. It's silver colored. Okay, it's silver colored. I thought it was always copper colored or whatever. I don't know. Oh, who knows? I don't care. But okay, Stuart, Florida, and and they just had an open house or something. I think I had a flyer on that one, Martin County Model Railroaders. But we'll be going to that one. That's a nice little one in the fairgrounds. And then the Villages, February 1st and 2nd, we'll be going up there on the 1st. We like to go to that one. That's a nice one. And Jacksonville, Florida, we went there last year. That was a really good one, and we'll go to that. We'll go to that again because there's two Buc-ee's on the way up. Okay, there's one Buc-ee's by D-Land and one Buc-ee's right before Jacksonville. I think it's at the what is it? St. Augustine exit. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, and then Asheville, North Carolina, February 21 and 22. So that's it for all the train shows that I got. If anybody has any, put them in the chat or send me an email about it. We'll put it up there, and you can check my my website. I got links to most of the prominent ones. Let me pull up the link page here. Okay, come on, links. It's going slow today. Okay, useful links. Okay, so I got Amherst, I got Timonium, I got Golden Spike Enterprises, I got Greenberg, TCA Southern Division, NMRA, Sunshine Division, Regal Railways, Real Rails. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I have to pull up the Real Rails. Real Rails. February 15th and 16th. I'm going to have to put that in there right before the Asheville one. Okay, they only do that once a year for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Fun for the whole family at Bradenton Area Convention Center, 1 Haben Boulevard, Palmetto, Florida. And right down the road from there is one of the biggest Habitat for Humanity. It's like in a old warehouse. What about timonium? What happened to timonium? Okay. When is timonium? Let's go back here. Where? Oh, that was supposed to. Okay, what happened here? How come I got two of them? Home. Boop, boop. Okay. Okay. Oh, here it is over here. Okay. I was at the wrong end of the thing. Okay. Okay, so cut this one off. Boom. Links. Timonium. Oh, they got the Google View Great Scale Model new website. All right, Maryland State Fairgrounds. Dates. The first week of February. Okay. So they don't have the date in there, they just have the first week in there. So we'll have to put that one up in there too. So I haven't seen that advertised. Let's go back. February 1st and 2nd. Okay, February 1st and 2nd. So we'll have to stick that one in there. Ooh, okay. Thanks for reminding me. Holy moly, how did I miss that one? Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's my thing so I can put this in the thing here? Do. Okay. All right. Edit text. Okay. February 1 and 2. Okay. Timonium. Timon. Okay. All right. Where are we here? Okay. Timonium. Timonium. Okay. Maryland. FEB 1 and 2. All right. Got that. Okay, so I'm going to have to put this over here. So put that over there and make it smaller so you can see all of it. Okay, now there we go. All right. So once we get this stuff out of the way here for this weekend, I'll be able to put the other ones in there down in here, Bradenton too. So there it is. That's timonium. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot all about that. My goodness. Okay, so Real Rails and then the Suncoast Model Railroad Club. Okay, Jeff Sykes. Yeah. Thank you. You saved me. Okay, Jeff Sykes. My next train show is January 12th in Taylor, Michigan at the Taylortown Trade Center. All right. Thank you for that. Woo-hoo. Good deal. That's a long way to wait. But, you know, you got Christmas coming up, so I guess that's not too long. Okay. So, all right. We're done with that. That's my website right over here, right at the bottom. You can see the link to it, and if you go into my description, you'll see the link to my website in there. Again, 2 weeks from today is Christmas. Yeah. All right. Thank you for that. I know that. Okay. So there we go. Thank you, Thomas. All right, so now we have to do the train show haul. So I have to hit number 6 on the keypad to get that. Okay, let me put the big screen on for this one here because everything's up here. So I'll stand up and do this. All right, we went to, okay, I didn't get anything. Nada. Not a thing at the train show. But at TRF Trains, I got 2 more things. And these things are $11.95 now. Can you believe that? Coarse turf, medium green, right there. And coarse turf, light green. I mixed these 2 together with about 3 or 4 other ones to make up my blend. Okay. I also got 2 more files, a fine and a coarse, washable and disinfectable. Coarse, 100. Of course it is. And fine, 220. Okay. Yeah, there was like $1.69 each. Okay, I'm not going to bring both of them down, but I got 10 sticks of Code 83 Flex Track. $7.85 a piece. That is double what they was a few years ago. I'm going to go broke on all this stuff. And since I haven't been subscribed to Railroad Model Craftsman for a while, I picked up November and December. $10.99 a piece. Can you believe that crap? Holy moly, what are they doing? So, and you wonder why I can't go to Massachusetts to go to Amherst. Oh boy, the engine that I pre-ordered in July 2022 shipped. It should be here Friday. Athearn 85011HO old time 280 with sound. Denver Rio Grande Western number 944. All right. Just a year and a half late. Those used to be like $8. Geez, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, I know. Everything's gone up. Yeah, I can't believe it. The train store will break you. Yes, it will. But what are you going to do? That's all we got to do here. So, okay, before I get over to the workbench, I'm going to show you a couple of short videos here. What I did since, I don't know if this was in the last stream or last video or not, that where I said I changed, okay. My last video was, I showed you this right here, and I put C back on here, and this is about the trestle and the creek that I'm going to put in the back, and that's what the video was about. But here, I'm not sure if this was in there.
The first phase of this area is complete. I just have to wait for this to dry up a bit, and then I'll go over it a little bit more with some of the moss. Now, I'll put some of the moss here on the edge where I didn't want to get too close with the ground cover. I had to glue there, so we're gonna call it a night tonight and let this stuff dry up a bit, and then hit it tomorrow with some alcohol and some more diluted glue to hold down the loose stuff, because I know there's a lot of loose stuff because of the terrain right there. But we're good to go. This is Tuesday night. It's only 7:30, but I've been on my feet for a long time. We had power outage for about 2 hours this afternoon when I wanted to get started on this. So I'm working on this a little bit later than I wanted to, but here we go right here. That's all the stuff that I used right there. So, starting to look like something.
All right. I'm looking at Marketplace for stuff. It's ridiculous how much stores are charging for just 2 vehicles. What vehicles are you looking for? You can get Oxford vehicles for, well, they used to be $10. I think they're $13 now. But I've seen people charging as much as $16 for it. But I got a couple of the old Jordan ones at a train show, the last one in D-Land for like $10. You got to put them together, but hey, they work. They look good. Okay, I did this morning, and I put that last clip and this, and the next clip is going to be in a video that's coming out tomorrow, but I'll just show you pieces of it. Well, I'm going to do some ground cover, but I'm also going to test out this microphone and see how this works. Oh, by the way, I just got these headphones. They're JBLs. I got them half price on Amazon. It was what do they call it? Black Friday sale. I ordered them a week before Black Friday, and I just got them last week. So that's what I'm talking about there. Well, I'm doing the ground cover because we're going to be doing it over on this area over there. So I'm going to walk over. I'm going to scoot on over there. Okay, let's together. So I advance that. Covered this up yesterday, but you know, it's still loose. So what I usually do is go over it, and you can see as I'm spraying, some of the stuff moves. So I'll try to get it as gently as I can over here on that incline. And I got to do smaller areas than I normally would. It's going to be a little bit harder, but it's working out pretty good. I want this stuff to stay. We're going to use up a lot on this incline right here. And this dirt that I'm using, it'll be darker. Okay, let's go down here. I just went all the way down. That I'm doing this, so hopefully this should be done by the time I do the live stream tonight. It's about 1:30 or so, somewhere around there. And it sounds like it's raining really hard right now. We're supposed to be getting thunderstorms. Okay. So I just kept on going with all that stuff. You get the idea, but that's how I do the stuff. And I do that because when I put the ground cover on originally... Okay, before I get any further, I'm just going to... While he quits talking. Shut this off and move the camera out of the way so I could do a little bit more. So I'll put it right there. And I'm going to shut the recording off. Okay, come on. And okay, there you go. All right. Okay, the reason why I go over it a second time after, I put the ground cover on it, because I use a spoon and put it on there, and the glue attaches the stuff that actually hits the glue, but there's stuff that sits up on top of it that, if you blow on it, it'll just go all over the place. So I go over the top of it with the diluted glue, but spray the alcohol on it so it doesn't blow all over the place. And I use that fine mister on the hairspray because it's so mighty fine, really fine, mighty fine. It doesn't blow the stuff away. Just like the other ones, these ones that put big old globs all over the place. So that one works a lot better. So, and that dilutes the mixture of glue and water even more and just spreads it out. Because if you didn't use that, it would just blob up on top. So that's what I use. That's why I do it. Okay. Oh, should shoot you a video of my N-gauge layout and what I'm trying to do on it. All right. Send it to workbenchwednesday@gmail.com. Let me see if I can pull this up here, right here. Hold on a second. Ta-da! There's the, if you got your cell phone, you could do that. The only thing about these headphones, it makes my ears sweat. But it's easier to walk all over the place and talk with this. But workbenchwednesday@gmail.com. Okay, if you want to send me something on there. Okay, so one more is short. All these are in a video somewhere. Then it's coming out tomorrow. Okay, okay, this one here. Okay, 3, 4. All right. All right, I just did this about, let me go up here a little bit further. And I'm using the moss here. It's big, so. And I just go over it with glue and just glue them down. But we'll just because it doesn't stick when you use the diluted glue.
Ugh, man, it was stuck on there.
There we go. Okay, here we go.
So we'll just put it on like that. And this is all dirt right here, so we're not going to put too much. We'll just put some of the stuff up here on up on the top.
So there, you know, I just did that short little piece right there. And let me see what else.
That's a nice one to stand up.
And I finished it off. And I thought I had a picture of it. I got a picture of it here someplace, and I'll show it to you.
And we just go and fill this in all over the place. And I'm going to have to get some trees out and put some trees over here also. That's a good looking one. Let's stick that right here.
But you get the idea. Okay, so here's some of the photos. What I did with the plaster cloth and stuff like that. Let me see. Here's another. Oh, wait a minute. Let me click this one here. There's another view of it. And painted. And painted. And there's where I got to put the trestle. And there is before I put the stuff in there. There's one with the stuff, and there is the finished with the stuff. So I splattered it with moss all over the place. More ground cover, and that's what the thumbnail is going to be for the video tomorrow. So, okay. And that was the last one right there. Okay. So, I was trying to use a spray adhesive before I put the grass and other parts on the layout. Spray adhesives will work, but they're very toxic. We used to use Scotch 77 at my work before I retired to attach things. Not on the model railroad, but we always did it outside. Took it outside because you'd pass out if you had to smell that stuff. Yeah, but spray adhesive. I sometimes I used actual hairspray. I do that on the trees and stuff like that too. Okay. How do you stick the track down through that foam so it sticks and doesn't move around? Um, I glue the cork road bed to the foam and then put T-pins in it until it's dry. And then once that, I just use the regular nails that you would any other time and put it in. And then once you put the ballast in on the inside and on the outsides, you can pull all the nails out of it, and it's stuck. It's easy as that. Let me go back to the one picture over here. Maybe you could see it. Let me find the picture. If I could find a picture with the ballast. Okay. All right. All right. That right there, that's on an incline, and that's using the foam, the Woodland Scenic Incline foam, and I got the cork road bed over top of that, and I just ballast it. And once it's ballast, it's not going to go anywhere. You can remove the nails out of the flex track. So not too hard. You're doing it in N scale, right? You're in N scale. Let me see. Yeah, you're in N scale. So same thing. All right. So okay, send me an email and I'll give you my phone number. Or you could just watch my videos where I have how I ballast it. I think I got one there someplace. I got some videos there on every subject. So, okay. So anyway, let's take a look at the workbench. Okay, it looks a little bit dark, but I'm going to go over there and start cutting some stuff for a little while anyway, because it's already 5 after 9. So let me scoot on over there. Getting harder and harder to get over here. Okay, so let me see if I could lighten this up on this end over here a little bit. Okay. That's already lightened there. I come in here and change. It won't let me do it. I can't do it when it's over here. Okay, so hold on a second. I got to put this one over here, and while this is going, it won't let me make any changes on any of this. Oh my goodness. For some reason, it's not letting me make any changes on it right now. Let me see if I could make the white stretch a little bit lighter. Okay, right there. I have to see what it looks like on the other computer. Okay, so that's a little bit better. It looks a little bright on my laptop here, but okay, so you get the idea. All right, so I'm making a short trestle. It's going to be 9 inches long. Okay, here is the bottom supports. I'm going to have to glue these two together right here like this for the stringers, and it's only going to be this high. Okay, so how come for some reason this camera's not working? Okay, there it is. Now it's working. All right. Now let me see if I could change this. For some reason it froze up. That's why I couldn't make any changes on it. All right, hold on for a second. Well, that made it worse. Let me go back here. Well, maybe it was good to begin with, and it was that dark because it was froze up. Okay, so that looks much better. Okay, so this is all. Now, let me see. Try to get this light off of it. Okay, right there. So this is all the higher it's going to be, just under 2 inches. So I cut the first one over there. We're not going to do that tonight. But what I have to do is cut more ties, and I use 1/8 inch square. And there's the nut bolt washer. But there's about, I think I counted about 38 in there, but that's not going to be enough. So I'm going to cut one more stick, and that'll get me 17 of them, and I make them 1 3/16 inch long, and I do them one at a time because when I put 2 sticks together, for some reason they did not come out even. So I just take my time and do 1 stick and just go through and chop all 17 of them. Just like that. Hey Ducky, how you doing? Good to see you in here. I'm chopping up some 1/8 inch squares for bridge ties for my short 9 inch long trestle that I'm going to put at the end of the second level up there. Because while I was working on some other stuff, I decided, well, you know, as long as I got that one trestle that I bought for $5 at the Zitnik sidewalk sale a couple of years ago, I said, yeah, I may as well use it. So I have to make one more trestle because I got 2 tracks going back here. So one's already made up, and there's that one right there. So here's how we do it. I got the jig right here, and we just take these ties and put it in the jig. And one thing that I'm going to have to do before I glue these stringers on is glue the 2 pieces of stringers together. But I'll just show you how I do it. I think I showed you how I did this before. And this one's kind of tight, but it's good that it's tight. And I think I could get, this is 4.5 inches, so it'll take 2 passes with this. I think it's 4.5 inches. 4 inches. Okay. So it'll take 2 passes and a couple of extra ties to build the whole thing. But this makes it a hell of a lot easier to make the trestle bed, or the trestle deck, the straight one. And this one right over here, this end of it, is for a curved trestle. 24-inch radius. Well, it didn't quite come out 24 inches when I was cutting them. I must have cut some of the bottom ones too short, and it came out less than 24 inch. So go figure. And I can't get this one in here. It keeps on turning on me. We'll go back to that one. There's always one that gives you trouble, because I got this block in a way for the curved one, and it's my clunky thumbs are messing it up. But it took about maybe 45 minutes to make the jig. Maybe this one it took maybe a little bit longer because I screwed up the first time, and I tried to do it fast, and I put all the ties in there and glued all the plastic pieces, and it kind of like glued the bonded the wood to the plastic also. So I had to start over, scrape it all out. But I use 60 thousandths square stock of styrene for spacers. To give me the uniform space, because it's a lot easier doing this than to setting them down and then trying to glue afterwards. Okay, so here we go. All right, so there's 4 inches right there. All right, so I should have done this part first, but here's some scrap 2x12s. I used 2x10s on the last one, but I'll just put like 3 of them in as a spacer, just like that. And 3 over here. And they don't have to be precise. But we'll take a little bit of glue here. Mega Millions is 670 million. Holy moly. I got to buy me a ticket. The Powerball here in Florida, I don't know how far the Powerball goes, but that one was 20 million. But I didn't look at the Mega Million. Holy cow. So I'll put it on both sides, because got to stick it to both sides. And let me get my little tweezers here and make it a little bit easier to... Okay, where's my tweezers at? I see one pair of tweezers, but that's not the one I want. Okay, here's the other one. Hiding underneath. Okay, so here we go. So we'll just scooch that around. Scooch that around. Scooch that around. Turn this one over. And we grab one of these 1, 2, 3 blocks and make sure that I got these square. And I got to get the excess glue off of it before I turn it over. Okay, there we go. Let me get a couple of these clamps here. I used to have a bunch of these clamps, but I don't know what happened to them. I get a bigger one here. And it don't take long for the glue to set up. So just up. Ah! Exploded! These clamps aren't too good. Let's do it this way with the things the other way. Maybe that'll work better. Put them back, because these things stick out too far, I guess. And okay, I won't use that one because that don't look good. But I'll use one of these paper clamps. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's one, and we'll do the other one, and then we'll be able to put it on there. And I'll have to check the spacing of them whenever I got a. Here's one of the curved sections, the distance between the two stringers. So we'll. Here's a piece of moss right there. Okay. We have a fall here. Yeah, look at all that cash, huh? Okay. Little dab will do ya. Yeah, it's overkill on the glue, but you know. But I should have just smeared it on, and then it wouldn't be a big bubble like that. But you know, I'm in a hurry right here. Just doing this live. And hopefully, okay. I'll take this one off here and put that right there. And these should be okay right here. All right. So it doesn't take long for them to get dried. So you know, if there was a way, I would have put little ticks on here like I did on this for where these stringers go. But since I have to put, you know, go here and then there and then there, you can't really do it here on the end. So you just have to measure it like this. So hopefully we'll get this straight. So that's about right there. So what we'll do, I'm just going to take some glue and put it on this surface right here, and we'll just have to go up to this spacer right there. And this one I will smooth out with my trusty little thing here, just like that. Okay. So I got to let this stick out like halfway right over to here. So let's do it like this. Okay, like that. I'll go over here and make sure. Look at it straight down. That looks about right. Okay. And I'll have to do the other one. Alright, so right to there with the glue. Alright, same way. And then once we get these on here, we'll just have to weigh it down. Okay. Alright, so right there and right here. You know what I could have done was I could have put a little thing right there and right here and right here and right there. That might have worked. Make sure that this is okay on this side here. That's the same. Okay, so there we go. We'll let that sit. And voila! Wait for that to dry, and then all we do is come over here, take my flat thing, and just lift up, and it'll come right out of there with all the ties attached to the stringers. Woohoo! Okay, so that wasn't hard. So what time is it? 9:22. So we got about 8 minutes before it's 9:30, and so maybe I'll cut a couple of these. These are 1/8 inch squares. No, these are 1/8 inch squares. No, these are 3/16 inch squares. This is 1/8 by 3/16 here for the top part of the bent that I have in there, and that's a 3/16 inch square. So we'll just get the measurement off of this. And how I start these things out, if I have one good measurement, and I'm just going to do the center ones. This is 9 inches, so every 15 foot you need a thing. So there's going to be a wall here and a wall there. So get the HO gauge. So 1, 2, 25, wait a minute, 15, 30, that's 2, 45, 3, 64. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 of them, 4 bents altogether. So we'll just make 4 of these center ones. And what I do is just put it up against the blade. If I don't know what the dimension is, or or if I forgot what the dimension is, and I'll just put it up like that, put it up against the blade like that, and put my square on there. Alright, so make double check. Okay, that's good. So where's my stick? Here's the stick right here. So that's 1. So 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so, and usually on these next two, you don't have to cut it on an angle because they're pretty straight anyway. So you see like that. How did them come out longer? How the hell did that happen? Okay. That's how that happened. I didn't have it all the way up against the blade. I hit the top of this thing. So I got to cut those over again because those are too long. But I might be able to use them on the outside and shave them down for the angle. So hold on a second. Here we go. Yeah, see, I had it up against the top of the thing and not the blade itself. Okay, now that's more like it. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay. So that's more like it. Okay, so the 3 center ones are all straight, but the 2 outside ones you have to cut on an angle. So we'll do those last. So 3, those are longer. So we'll use them for the outside ones. So I need 1, 2, 3, 9 more of those for the centers of the vents. So how's that? All right. And I'll try not to cut my finger. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. And when you know it, that one's too short. So I got to get another stick. All right. Okay. That one's 8. And for some reason, my microphone just went out. It just went. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Usually, when I got the microphone up, it's muted, but I don't know why while it was still in service that it cut off. I might have to send these things back. Complain to them about it. Okay, so there's the 9 that I got right there. Okay, so those will work for the next 3 of them. So, and we'll have to use these for the outside. We'll just have to shave them for on an angle. Because see how they go here. These are on a little bit of an angle. And where's the roller here? So those are a little bit longer, but see, they won't work. That size won't work on the end. So you have to put the longer ones on there. And then shave them down. for the angle. So we'll have to just shave a little bit on that side and that side to make it fit. So just go right there and right here, and see how that looks. This way. And I could probably shave it just a little bit more on the one. Yeah. And that'll work. Then I have to put a longer one down on the bottom. I'm going to end up making one of these bents before I quit here, ain't I? Yeah, the jig makes all the difference. It makes life a lot easier. And many, many years ago, I made a small trestle from Campbell's, and I made the jig for that small. It's the real small Campbell's. It was a real short one, and only a couple inches high. So that's why I had to add. This was a longer piece of styrene, and I cut it off here and added the bottom to make it longer, so I could make longer bents, because the original one was short. Okay, right there. Would you look at that? How about that? And so how long am I going to need this bottom one? I'll make it about 3 3/16. So I'll take this, and I won't be able to glue it on there once it's in the jig. I have to glue it after I take it out of the jig, but I'll cut this 3 3/16. 1, 2, 3. Mark it here, and put it up against find the notch right there. Bring it down. And it'll go like that. Boom. So I'll glue that, and then once that dries, I'll take it out of there, and I'll be able to glue the bottom onto it. So that's how the bents are made, and that's how the deck for the trestle is made right there. I'll have to do another row and then a couple more after that. So that's all I'm going to do on this tonight. It is 9:33. How about that? All right. So I'm going to head on over to the other side. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm back over here again. All right, so I don't know why the microphone cut off on me. I hate when that happens. All right. So, Steve, night all. All right. See you, Steve. Okay, so let me see. Next week is the 18th. I'll be doing it on a Wednesday. Christmas is on a Wednesday. I'll have the show on a Wednesday. But the week after that, I'll have it on the 30th, on a Monday, because I'm not going to do it on New Year's Day. So that's how the schedule is going to be. So thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I hope you found it entertaining, found it useful. learned something, or maybe you already knew it, but needed a refresher on it. So I'm going to put the end things up here and say good night.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mister, can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark, and Lord, it's cloudy.
Okay, thanks. Bring in the poinsettias. Thank you very much for reminding me. I really appreciate it. Debbie will thank you also. Here comes the swirly smoke.
Around 7. Oh Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. That poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road.
My one true love.
Yeah. Well, that long old train back. Cloudy, traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh, train, 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 won't you carry me?